Hey guys, don't get kidnapped or die while I'm gone.
What the hell? Wait, what?
What? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Is it because of something that happened that we weren't recording, or?
No, don't worry about it.
All right then. Okay, I'm Tim,
I'm Doug.
and this is.
Loveable Miscreants Gaming.
And what are we doing right now? 'Cause
So
we finished the third dungeon.
We finished the third dungeon, collected the 3 pendants. They're still working on that tree. You guys will be done soon, I hope.
Do they ever actually cut it down? That's not a spoiler, is it?
They eventually, yeah. Like, the game does show, like, time progression happening, so, like, they eventually do get through the tree.
Ah, so they start, like, the saw's, like, kind of gone, and then...
Well, they just disappear. And,
okay. That's unfortunate.
like, the tree texture changes and everything, so you know that they finished cutting it.
Okay.
If you talk to them, they say, it's strangely hollow feeling. So, but yeah, so we got the 3 pendants, so we're gonna go look for the Master Sword, and, oh, hey.
Bunnies.
Master Sword.
Birds and sword. And we're done already. So the thing you were trying to explain, we did already.
Yep.
You already got to it in less than a minute.
Just read the little...
The Sword of the Night.
The little description there. Which actually changes after you pull the sword out, which is cool.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, you upgraded everything up top. So it's power, courage,
And wisdom.
wisdom. That was the one I couldn't remember.
But the colors are alternate from everything that they use in the future. Power and
Wait,
wisdom.
the future of this game or the future of every other game?
Like every other game after this,
Oh, okay.
power and wisdom's colors are alternated. Where wisdom is blue and power is red. In this game, wisdom is red and power is blue.
Okay. So for those of you that don't remember, I know basically nothing of this franchise other than whatever came out in 2018.
That text that just popped up on the screen
What was
the
that?
Master Sword speaking to him.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh
That's-
no.
There's another sword right there.
Yeah, that's a fake sword.
Fake sword.
Oh no.
Did you just teleport?
Yeah, I saved and quit and loaded back in.
What? That's not fair.
And then he died.
Yeah, it's cheating.
I just
So-
told him not to die.
So
I was gone for literally 30 seconds.
Oh, that's
And
what that was.
Zelda got captured and he died. I told them to not die or get captured.
So the thing you did in
They're not listening.
So the thing you did in less than 10 minutes of the first video, you now have to go do again.
Oh, and I sped up the video here a little bit just because it's traveling.
It's just traveling nonsense.
Yeah. And it makes it
That's
sound a little bit more
acceptable.
dire. It's kind of cool.
The audio probably sounds great right about now.
It does.
And your arrows do nothing.
Yep.
So there's no like special shield in this one, I'm guessing, yeah?
I have a 2nd level shield.
Oh, there are levels too. Oh, that's right. You threw it in the
I threw it in and it gave me a better one.
That did happen. Okay.
Yep, so now we're back in the castle from the beginning. But instead of going through the
I remember
castle,
the bots.
we're going to go outside onto the balcony here. And now we can kill that barrier.
Oh, because you have
So now we have the 2nd part of the Hyrule Castle. And you have some of the hardest enemies that you've ever dealt with. Like, you remember that ball chain knight from
yeah.
in the very beginning? These are gold ones. They're even stronger. But I have a Master Sword now, so...
It basically just makes it a regular sword to the regular enemies then. Equivalent to itself?
Yeah, it's stronger now.
But
So,
relative to those enemies, it's basically the same.
like, the Blue Knights used to take
I think it was
2
like-
hits, or maybe 3. Now they take 1 less.
God, I'm thirsty. But even then, it's just like... So wait, what just happened? You killed a fairy or a pixie. Are they 2 different things?
I killed a knight and he dropped a fairy.
That's what that was.
And I just used my sword to pick it up, because you can use your sword to pick up items from a distance.
What?
Yeah. As long as your sprite touches them, including the length of your sword, you
This
can pick
would
up
drive
items.
me insane.
This little
I
maze.
It took me forever to get through the Pokemon, the first Flash required maze. It took me forever to do that because I didn't have friends at the time to tell me Flash is a thing to, you know, illuminate caves. I was trying to get through it in the dark, and I had to. I relatively have it memorized after the first time, but
If I wanted to, I could have lit the lanterns to
this would drive
make it
me
more visible.
nuts. But you
but
knew it anyway, so you don't have to. It's kind of
I knew
point.
where I had to go, And, like, it's a pretty obvious maze. There's only, like, a couple openings you can go through.
That would drive me insane.
So we're just working our way up. We're now 4 floors up. And we're just spiraling around this tower.
Oh, my God.
Slowly climbing to the peak. Oh, they knocked me down. So now I get stuck all the way back there.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted you to fall floor down.
No. Only certain ones do that.
You just moved a thing.
Yeah, so that opened up the door.
That was right there. Oh.
Not that door that I just went through, but the door that I came through initially.
Oh, so you... Oh, okay. I'm picking it up. I'm learning. I'm learning stuff. You still only getting 1 damn rupee per enemy. Sometimes I saw you get a blue before, but...
I mean, at this point, I don't really need money anymore.
I kind of figured after what happened last time.
I mean, the only thing I use money for at this point is...
Bombs.
Not going back to that fairy fountain and increasing my bomb and arrow capacity.
Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, that. You can use the rupees for that. Jesus. And you did say they had a max point, right?
Max point 999 is for rupees, and then max point for bombs and arrows are 50 and 70.
Ah. That pot didn't do 1-hit kill. You lied to me. You lied to me. You said pots are always a 1-hit kill, and it just didn't do that.
No, I said pots are the strongest weapon in the game.
Wow.
I mean, the ball and chain knight took 2 pots, so...
I still call cheating bullshit. Again, a mechanic of the game, but... So now you're fighting one of each.
Mm-hmm.
I would panic. I would panic. I would panic.
So at this point, you're meant to feel empowered because you just got the Master Sword.
Yeah. You
the
got
Sword of Evil's Bane.
The thing that kills all evil. You would think.
So, like...
That looks easy as all hell. You could just shoot him forever on that little pathway.
Yep.
Except
for he's very dodgy.
Well, hence the mechanic of why that map looks like it exists
7th
there.
floor, we're at the peak.
Good God. It's been like 2 minutes.
And there's Aghanim.
That's the bad guy.
That's the bad guy. That's the wizard. And he's got Zelda. And he's performing the ritual.
Okay.
And now Zelda's gone.
And she's gone.
And that's the last of the descendants of the wise men.
So she quote-unquote died.
As far as you know...
yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Oh, so I'm going to switch over to my, my bug net here.
Why?
Why?
Are you supposed to do that? What the hell are you doing?
So I went on this quest to get the sword,
to
get the Sword of Evil's Bane, because that's the only thing that can reflect his bolts.
But
except, you know.
What the hell are you doing?
Not.
What? What? Okay, you need to explain. What? You're reflecting magic
with a
bug net.
With a bug net, yeah.
Explain now. Lightning. Now explain whatever the
hell
just happened.
have no idea why this works. It's a programming thing, I guess.
It has physicality to that effect?
It can reflect his bolts.
Not whatever that is.
Not the blue ones, no. But just the regular round ones. It can it kind of deflects them. It blocks them.
It disperses it.
That was mostly my shield blocking it, though.
So it's just a technicality glitch?
Yeah, but you'll see in future games that they kind of continue this sort of joke item thing.
Because it was mentioned in this, so it did something like that.
So in Ocarina of Time, when you play tennis with Ganon...
What?
You play tennis with Ganon.
Explain.
We're playing tennis.
Oh, so it's...
This is the tennis. This is what they call tennis.
Okay.
Where you got to reflect the bolts back.
We should play.
So you play tennis in Ocarina of Time with Ganon, and you can use an empty bottle. Instead of your sword to reflect the bolts back.
How does that make any sense?
Empty bottle reflects back his things. I'm guessing it has to do with the swinging motion.
Is it the same relative animation, or no?
No, because the bottle is him swinging his hand. The
sword is
swinging his
body.
I'm pretty sure it's swinging his right hand. The sword is swinging his left hand because he's left-handed.
Oh, he's left-handed. I didn't even notice that. Oh, yeah, because his shield is in his right hand. I didn't even notice that part. So, glitch in the game.
So they continue that through the series. Bottle reflects in
Ocarina.
Ocarina. In I don't remember what the joke is in Wind Waker.
Oh, now that makes sense. You go to the Dark World and
So,
they're all trapped.
okay,
He
so-
transported them all to the Dark World.
I
Oh,
reflect
okay.
enough bolts back at him to defeat him, and as he's being defeated, he pulls us into the Dark World
Okay.
by basically completing his ritual and opening up the tear to the Dark World. He rips us in with him.
I know this map. I recognize this.
So this is the Great Pyramid.
This map looks very familiar from Hyrule Warriors.
Yes, yes, it is.
I recognize it from the top of the pyramid. That's the only reason I recognize it. Oh, I know those things too. Ah!
Yeah,
Okay.
Moblins.
I'm an idiot.
And you
Oh my
recognize those things,
God.
right?
Yep.
Hinoxes.
Oh my God. Those I recognize from the other one. The, Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
I hate those things from Breath of the Wild. Even the first one you're supposed to fight, I avoid at all costs. I only think I've
Yeah, I
ever
didn't
fought
really
one.
start dealing with any of those until I had like
That's such a
fully
pain in the
upgraded my
ass.
hearts and stamina and like got some decent weapons.
It's so annoying. Like, I get it, it's a valid mechanic within the game, but there really should just be a permanent weapon. The Master Sword, yes, is a permanent weapon, but it wears out. And in order to upgrade it, you need to do that whole DLC challenge, which I still think is BS, but within reason, BS.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
So we're going around collecting some things.
so you went to the Dark World.
Went to Dark World
Because of him.
Immediately got a heart piece off the pyramid, and then traveled here, got another heart piece. While we're here, since I got 300 rupees,
So wait, you can freely jump?
using the mirror, you can jump
have
back
it.
into the light world, and then I'm hopping back into the
From that
the remnant
spot.
portal.
You can only jump from that spot.
Yeah, so you can go back in through your remnant portal. So I just went in,
the hell?
upgraded my.
Oh,
I cut
you
that
skipped
out.
it. You
I
skipped
cut that
it.
out because it's just wasting time.
Okay, fair enough.
So now I have 25 and 50 arrows. 25 bombs, 50 arrows.
Oh my God. So then, you're still hunting for what now? So you're still in the Dark World, or you went back to the Dark World, I should say.
So
And
now I'm
you're
back
going
in the
to
Dark World.
You're freeing the Descendants.
So
Am
now,
I correct? In...
yeah. So that message that the old man was talking to you says, "Hey, you're pulled in the Dark World. The Descendants are in the Dark World. So, the first one's over in the Dark Palace, off to the east, where the Eastern Palace
What was that thing?
So, the Dark World twists and transforms you. Like you saw, I turned into a bunny earlier.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, when people are pulled into the Dark World, they're transformed into whatever their heart reflects. So for Link, his heart reflects that he's actually a gentle being.
Oh, so he's a bunny.
So he turns into a bunny. Gentle being as I slaughter everything.
And, you know, steal and kill people, non-repentant.
I'm a hero.
You're an asshole. Link is an asshole.
Oh, so for this part,
He's entitled. That's the word I'm going to use.
for
entitled.
this part, I got really lucky because you need 110 rupees, and
Oh,
I just
come
went out.
on.
I just went and spent all of them, and then I came here. I'm like, I need 110 rupees.
Whoops.
And then I just found 40 by killing enemies. So we're all good. So we go through this little maze, which you can see the dots.
And there's a monkey.
There's a monkey. He's like, hey, pay me 10 rupees and I'll come with you. Okay.
And you pay him again.
Don't get hit or he runs away.
Okay.
So, like, I had to be very careful because I have exactly 110. So I don't want to mess up because you need 100 to open the dungeon.
Are you kidding me?
You have to pay money to get into the first dungeon in the Dark World.
Oh, come on.
It's an interesting mechanic, but, like, annoying if you
Don't have
if
what
you don't know you need it and you come here without money and then you're like, now I got to go grind for money.
Do you have to redo that with the monkey every time?
Yes.
If you don't.
So you have to pay 100 and you have to you pay 10, get there, not realize I don't have 100, so now you got to go back
Then pay 10 again.
and then pay 10 again.
Ooh.
A dead end.
A hole in the wall. Not a hole
Nah.
in the wall. I thought you were using the bomb to open a hole.
I thought there was a different room.
The rooms look the same, so you made him error with the bomb. Oh, God. What am we doing?
So it's at this point that, like, I don't have all the dungeons 100% memorized now.
Oh,
the
God
Light
forbid.
The light world ones are very linear, so it's like it's easy to memorize exactly where you got to go.
Okay.
The dark worlds are a little bit more open-ended in where you can go, so I don't have them completely memorized.
Define as open-ended.
They don't have it like there is a technically linear path to solve them all, but the rooms it isn't like just progress one room to the next.
They're relative
they're
to
more
each other.
maze-like.
Okay. That makes more sense.
It's like you saw I took a teleporter.
What the frick is it?
So now I'm in a different part of the dungeon. Rather than going through a
Did
door.
they just mimic you?
Yes, they are mimics. I forget their actual name, but they walk in the opposite direction of you. So if you walk left, they walk right. If you walk the screen, they walk down. The red ones shoot fire at you if you look at them.
Ah.
And the blue ones just mimic you directly.
Oof, that's confusing.
So now we got the map, which I don't even think I ever look at. I'm gonna blow a hole in the wall here and here, because we can.
You blew up the hole in the left, but you didn't go there. Oh, to get the fairies.
Yep.
Oh, you pick. Oh, that's right. You pick one up, and it refills your health, but you can also capture them.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get another key, so now we have 2 keys.
What are those? The little blue boxes? Are you
The
just
laughing
teleporting
things at
them?
you?
Yeah.
They're moles.
Ah.
Kind of. They're basically moles. You gotta hit them with a hammer.
And you don't have the hammer.
I don't have a hammer
Okay.
yet.
So you're about to get the hammer. Turtle.
Mm-hmm. They are impervious to attacks.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, and the jellies, they shock you.
Oh, no, really? That one I can figure.
See,
oh my
impervious to
God,
attack.
that's nuts.
Because they got this like super hard defensive shell.
Oh, really? Turtle. That would aggravate the hell out of me, having an enemy you can't kill.
So I got the boss key already. It's part 1 of the dungeon.
What? You just got here.
Now I gotta find the item. And
You just got here.
then I can beat the dungeon. So gotta get another key.
Trap chest?
Sort of, yeah. It's more of when you step on the switch. Or no, I think they actually just automatically start coming down.
Oh, so whether you step on the switch or not.
Yeah, it's just like a time thing.
Okay.
Those are Helmosaurs.
Looks like you can't
They
kill
have hard faces,
kill him from behind.
so you gotta kill them from behind.
Yep. Common mechanic,
Mhm.
if recognized in most games. And now you're back here again.
Yep.
So you're going the other direction.
Yeah.
Just taking to the boss room? What? There's a hole in the floor. You can't avoid
But there's an
it.
arrow, so...
You can jump across it.
So what you're
Oh, that's
not
a
really
mechanic.
seeing is that, like, there's actually elevation going
Yeah,
on.
I remember that. I was
so
trying to figure out
the
how that
arrows indicate
applied.
that you can drop down.
And you're gonna throw a... Whoops. Hey!
They were in my way, so I had to get rid of them.
That's great.
It's at this point
So-
that I'm trying to remember...
Which specific direction to go?
Yeah. And, like, I don't actually have to loop back around like this. I could have just... circled around, but...
You did because of reference.
I'm trying to remember if I need... which direction I have to have those floor tiles up and everything. So... Oh, I
What?
try a trick here. I fail horribly.
Just...
So,
What?
I'm
You want to launch yourself onto that platform.
2 tiles too high. Because I didn't remember how to do this trick, but you can just... You can bomb jump right to the chest.
Really?
And it saves you from having to go through this room.
Ah,
Sort of.
unfortunately. Oh, come
It's
on.
another little maze room.
Again, this would drive me insane. Come on. absorbed in this.
So the thing about these maze rooms like this is you just kind of generally got to know where you want to go.
Just figure out the next place you want to go from where you're.
So I just want to get to this right side of the screen. So just kind of
and hole
and a hole.
Big chest.
Hammer.
And you got the hammer.
Got the hammer.
Oh, so then you're gonna go. Oh, okay. I'm picking up the patterns now. So relative to each dungeon, other than what we skipped from the beginning, you go through the dungeon, you're probably going to get the tool you need in which to either get to the boss or beat the boss.
The goal in any dungeon is to find the boss key, find the item, kill the boss.
Kill the boss.
Everything else is
secondary.
Secondary. Like there's additional secrets, usually like rupees and things.
Get out, get out, get out. Ooh.
Oh, I can kill them now. I have the hammer.
Oh, the hammer.
So you use the hammer and it flips them over.
Well, then you can kill them.
Yep. Sprinkle the fairy dust. Turn it into a fairy. Get money.
And 152.
So yeah, you spent 100 rupees to get into the dungeon, and then you just
get them all back.
Get it all back
before you leave. What did you just do? You turned a fireball.
I turned an anti-fairy into a fairy.
That was an anti-fairy?
Yeah.
Oh, you've done that before. Oh, okay, I'm remembering that.
And I got a key, because you need an additional key.
Whoa. I'm guessing those holes on the floor usually don't help you.
So cracks usually indicate you can bomb it, but some cracks are just there for aesthetic.
Ah. How the hell? The switch? Activate the switch or no? Okay.
So I'm gonna like waste a bunch of time here trying to do a trick that I realize I don't even have to do.
To what? Trigger something back? Yeah.
So I'm trying to throw a bomb so that way I can trigger those.
But you don't have to. They're both the same color.
Well, I want them to be... I think I need them up for some reason.
Oh, so you just made a mistake.
Well, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bomb, throw the bomb, get through, let the bomb explode so they're up, and then there's a switch right there that I could have just hit.
To come back.
If I needed them to be up or down.
Huh. Great.
Secret
it's
is...
a weighted switch.
It doesn't matter.
Because you're not coming back.
Because I'm not coming back. God damn it. So I just wasted a bunch of time to do something cool like that, and I'm like... And then I realized I don't even need to do it. And I got real mad.
Oh my god. Oh no, I lost the heart piece. Got it back. What the hell? What?
Shoot it in the eye. Those are those creatures that I had that were in the first dungeon. What do you do with them? You shoot them in the eye.
That is correct. It moves the wall to open the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's the boss of this one?
You'll see in the...
So you fought, so far, you fought a giant worm.
So I fought the Moldorms, which were the worms.
Okay.
Or, sorry, Landmolas. I fought the Moldorm, which is the giant worm that pushed me around. And I fought the Armos Knights.
Yep. I remember the knights. That was 3 of them, right?
6.
Yep. That was, I remember that.
6 of those, 3 worms, 1 Moldorm. So yeah, you just flip them over.
Oh my god.
And kill them.
So wait, how would... It doesn't make any sense, though.
Because they're turtles. They got hard shells, but soft underbellies.
Oh, so you flip them and then kill them.
Yeah.
But and you can still kill them with a hammer anyway.
Yeah.
This is like... With Breath of the Wild, switching weapons, to me, just drove me insane. Just to like, oh, you need this for this, or like the ancient weapon for killing the guardians or whatever. Like this... The method is relatively the same per mechanic, at least it seems, for this. So it's like you pause, you switch
So
the weapon,
boss.
you can do it. What in
It's a Helmstar King.
hell? Oh, God. That's a lot going on there, man. That's a lot. That's a lot more animation than everything else we've seen so far.
Yep.
That's a lot. You see the giant tail, a mouth that opens, all those legs, and a glowy green gem on his forehead.
Yep.
Great. So is the Master Sword effectively helping you right now, or could you have done this?
So you
From
can't
the
even get to
last
this
one.
point without the Master Sword.
Oh, okay. And you get back up.
If
so
I
you can
had-
just continue the gunfight.
If I had somehow gotten here without the Master Sword, which it is possible, there's glitches and stuff you can do to get here without the Master Sword. It would have taken double the hits to kill him with the regular sword,
Okay.
essentially. So yeah, we
And what
have
did you
saved the
just
first.
get?
So we have gotten our first diamond crystal.
Is a person in that? Or a soul or something? Okay. About to find out anyway.
Yes, there is a maiden inside.
Ah. And there are 8 of these, including Zelda.
7.
Ah.
7. And you learn a little bit more about the story of like the Dark World and what's going on. So here you just hear about Ganon, this evil
Yeah,
being,
it
which
wasn't...
if you've played the previous Zelda games, you know who Ganon is.
I mean, the only reason I know of Ganon
Is because of Breath of the Wild.
is because of Smash.
Oh, because of Smash?
Didn't know it was Zelda related until a few years after. And the first Smash I played was GameCube. I didn't even play the
So you know of Ganondorf. Ganon is
the pig.
the pig form.
That's the pig.
Yeah.
That was the ultimate.
So yeah, first
enhanced
dungeon.
move.
First dungeon's down.
Okay.
So next time
Oh God.
is when I start breaking the game.
We didn't do that already.
No. I've done everything as intended so far.
Come
Other than getting a
on.
few extra like
Thingies.
optional items. But I've done everything as intended. So we'll see you guys next time.
What world are you doing? This is madness.